On the previous video, I gave you guys a 5-minute strategy that you guys saw me literally going through, showing you guys how I actually implement it, and at the same time making profits from it. So in today's video, we are not going to be speaking about that. I am going to be breaking down the markets for you. But one thing that I want is that I want you guys to be able to go back to that strategy and look at it, because that can actually help you out massively in your trading journey. What's going on, guys? It is your boy Liso Mutupi, and I'm glad that you're back on my YouTube channel. On today's video, we are going to be looking at the markets. I am going to break down US 30, US 500, Nasdaq. I'm going to break down GBP, JPY, USD, JPY. So those are things that you can expect to see within the markets. Obviously, I do happen to go a bit more too deep into details with my private members. So if you're actually looking into join our private team, I'll make sure that I leave the link below in the description. But let us now get started. In front of me, you can simply see US 500. That's the exact same trade that we caught on the previous video. So make sure that you guys do happen to check it out. So let me just see what it is that we're looking at moving forward, because yeah, we did catch it. But now what's to be expected for the week? So obviously with USD, JPY, US 500, what I'm seeing is that obviously prices to come to these first targets, which is right here, but eventually we have to break above here and go all the way to the upside, at least somewhere around here. So for the week, we are looking into buying, continuing buying and building up that momentum all the way up to here, this resistance that we have here. Because why? If I just extend even this, you can simply see that yes, we had the resistance, but once price goes and hit our take profit, it eventually means that there's a higher chance of us being able to just secure this beautiful trade going all the way to the upside. So that is US 500. Let me just go on the 1 hour chart just to see what's actually going on. On the 1 hour chart, we can see the trade that we caught on the previous video. We caught it right here, risk score 1:12, and it's been moving so well. In fact, with this trade, like literally with the 1,000 rands account, we're able to literally go all the way up to 5,000 rands in terms of the profits that we made from this within literally a few hours. But it's okay. This actually has to come back here. So one thing that I'm seeing is, at least when price gets here, obviously it will run out of momentum, it will play around, it can play around, come back somewhere down here, but eventually we are going to continue going all the way to the upside. But that is US 500. So let me go back down to US 100 right here. So the US 100, same thing that happened. We took one trade during the week. You can simply see that we are over 4.9% here, but we eventually locked in profits. So we basically just benefited from the profits that we locked in. So if I may just come back down and take a look at what actually happened or went down here, you can simply see that obviously if I can just come down to the 4 hour, all I'll do is have to manage this to my management lines. Just take a look at what actually is going on here. I can see price actually reached our 4 hour take profit, but this is not it, guys. You can see even the candlestick, how we coming back here. This is actually a move that we expected. Price coming here and playing around this area, but going all the way upwards, because this is where we are actually coming. We're going to be taking profit all the way up to there. So what it is that I'm looking for now, the only thing that I'm looking for is I'll go to as low as the 16-minute time frame. And the only thing that I'm now looking for is literally just price being able to, break. I can just easily have this right here, easily have this to the most recent touches right here. And one thing that I'll do as well is have this to be right here. I'll have to remove this because already it did play a part. I'll have to remove this. And now the only thing that I'm waiting for is price to literally break above this pattern, because once it does break above here, I know that I'm going all the way upwards up until here with price. That is what I'm seeing on US 100 so far. It's looking amazing. Remember, these are trades that we are going to be executing in the private team. So if you want to get your spot, make sure that you actually do hit the first link that's going to be in the description. But now let us move forward and see what actually is going on. This is US 30 as well. We did catch this trade. This is actually a trade that was shared in the Telegram public group with the members. So I'll make sure that I leave the link as well to the Telegram public group. But you can see here that we had this beautiful support. It went all the way upwards. But it's okay, it happened. I don't want us to be speaking about something that already happened. So what I'll do is that I'll just be coming here. Obviously, I use these data for back testing. Sometimes that's why I do not remove some of these trades that I take, especially if it's winning trades. I use them for back testing, and you can see what we have here, exactly how we did speak. Price went up, broke below, but now it went a bit more below compared to how we wanted it to be. But let me just come back down to the 60-minute to show you guys that this is actually still a valid pattern. In fact, if I may just go on the 4 hour chart, the only thing that would allow me to do is just refine this and have maybe a 4 hour management line be something more like this, you can see. But let me just remove this so it can only be focused on the 4 hour visibility just on the 4 hour. Yes, on the 4 hour. I don't want it on the 1 hour, but on the 1 hour, just by going down to the 1 hour, you can see that now how price is moving is actually a beautiful movement, because the only thing that I need to do is just take a look at this, have my third touches, first touch right here, second touch, third touch, amazing. And as well, if I may just put this like this, I can easily see the price already broke below, broke above, because you can see here's your first point, your second point, and now here being your third point, which means the price is broken below, above. So what I'll do is that I'll just easily have this be, my area whereby it's going to guide me. And now the only thing that I'm doing is literally just looking for buys. So as soon as the market opens, obviously I am going to wait for a specific congruences to meet up with my trade, but I am going to be taking these trades. First take profit here, and eventually we're going all the way up to our second take profit, which is the one that's here, at the top. Okay, you can see how we got this take profit. It's literally here, so we're going all the way up to there. But that's what I'm looking to take profit on US 30. Let us go over to GBP JPY and take a look at this. So this one here, I used a very simple strategy that we even speak about within the private team. So what this is our advanced trading strategy. So how I done this is, let me just come back down here and show you guys how I'm dealing with this. Nothing too complicated. So what we're doing here is that I took price literally using the Fibonacci from the low right here, this is the low, and the high being right here, this is the high right here. And what I done is that I went all the way down to here being our 61.8 level. So what I done is that I just took the Fibonacci expansion. Remember guys, I have a lot of strategies under my sleeves, just that different types of market conditions calls out for different types of strategies. So right here I can see I took this from literally there at the 61.8, and the only thing that I'm doing is that I'm looking for this 127 level, and this 127 level is right here. You can see where I have my red line. I just put it now, but one thing that I like is that automatically it means that this obviously would have been a nicer entry if we caught it on time, because this is where entry should be, and our stop loss just a bit below here, and take profit, we're coming up here, but it's okay. I'm not gonna be taking this trade because look at this 177 pips in terms of stop loss. What I'm more likely to do here is that I'm more likely to wait for price to come back and retest here. Once it retests, because of the retest, now this is going to make perfect sense, because when I do buy now, it will allow me to, I'll wait for candlestick that is going to confirm. I'll have to just put my stop loss somewhere below here, maybe a 50 pip stop, and same take profit, but now the risk compared to reward is going to be amazing. This is what I'm looking for whenever I do happen to trade. But that's it on GBP JPY. That's what I'm looking for the week. And lastly, USD JPY, you can easily see that right here we've got support here on third touches. We've got this area, bonds second touch, and here even price gave us a beautiful hammer candlestick here, which shows that there's a lot of bullish for USD pairs. And one thing I'm seeing is price breaking. Obviously this is a descending type pattern. With descending type patterns, they have to break to the upside. So I see that this actually confirmed with the candlestick, and at the same time it followed through with the engulfing candle. So what I'm more likely to do now is just go on the smaller time frame, your 1 hours, and what I'll do is that I'll easily just wait for a buy signal, which means that maybe an area such as this, because you can see previous resistance broke above, came back to retest. So now right here with the USD JPY, one thing that I love is that price has already broken above here on these previous resistance here. You can simply see, and it also retested here, but at the same time you can see what's happening. If you go to as low as the 15-minute, you'll be able to spot that somewhere down here price has actually given us a beautiful pattern that will be able to just allow the markets to break to the upside. But it's okay, I'm not gonna rush it, because what can happen is that price can go a bit more down, obviously in the AMs, and then come back all the way to the upside. But what I'm more likely to do here is obviously get an entry buy. Your stop loss be somewhere here. It depends. Sometimes guys, when you enter from a 1 hour time frame, obviously your stop loss is going to be a bit more big, but when you enter from a 5 minute, means that I can easily just play around with the stop losses and take profit. Let me just come back down here, because this is where we are actually going with the take profit somewhere here. So you can easily see that all the trades that we're looking at, the risk compared to what is always 1:5 plus, 1:10 plus. That is because of the potential that we believe from the markets. I know that most of you guys are now thinking to yourself, okay, you've got the weekly breakdown down, you've got everything that we're trying to see, but still at the end of the day you are failing to maybe capitalize on these trades that we're looking at, or you are just doing the wrong things. And that is where we actually do happen to come in. Within the private team, what happens is that we focus more on helping you be able to make the right decisions. We do not execute trades for you, but we show you what we actually do. We actually help you through in terms of you being able to execute the right trades at the right time, and on top of that, be able to make make sure that you do not miss out any single trade, because that's what we focus more on. We focus on looking at the markets, just so you do not have to worry about all of that. But obviously, if you are looking into becoming a member, I'll leave the link in the description. I'll see you guys on the next YouTube video. Remember that you can easily just watch my previous video where I was breaking down the 5-minute strategy that can help you, excel or grow in your trading career or grow your trading account. But I'll make sure that I also leave the link in the description, and I will see you guys on the next YouTube video. It is your boy Leswa Mutupi. Thank you so much for watching.